Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is House of the Deathsinger, World of Darkness, Werewolf the Kitsune 4.0 Redux. Moist Edition. We're going to turn it over to Kerr for the recap now.
I
thought this was Game of the Moist Edition.
No. That's what we'll be playing next week.
Okay.
Intense internal screaming.
But why?
So intense.
So, when we last left our intrepid heroes,
I'm still
Hmm?
wondering something, though. When did you go camping?
I didn't.
Well, then how are you doing it intense?
You don't have to go camping to be in a tent.
True. Did you set a tent up in the backyard or something? No, I imagine the landlord wouldn't be okay with that. Michael's totally going to die tonight, isn't he?
Anyway, when we last left our intrepid heroes, they had just finished up a meeting at the Sixth Circle, the go-to supernatural club in Empty Springs, Colorado, and were about to make their way over to a Pentex facility. But they learned a group of basically demonic little ghosts, and the one who made them is hiding out at. And that is where we currently at. As Michael, you guys are heading over to the facility.
I'm sorry, Zim.
What are you sorry for?
A magnanimous dispensation.
So Kenny tipped $110. I have the site.
Don't worry, everything will be fine.
Alright, so delete Michael's sheet, and I'll get to work on a new one sometime between now and next week. Good session, everyone.
Continuing on.
But there's
And
nothing
so-
to continue, right? You know.
So you continue. Give me a let's see. Do I want Let me see. I'm trying to decide what would be best for this one. Give me an intelligence plus investigation roll. Zim.
You know, it would probably help if I actually got Michael's sheet up.
That's fair. Fair.
Intelligence plus investigation?
Yes, please. Okay. So the knowledge that you would have as you guys are
Dude.
driving over to this site. This location is not super heavily well guarded. It is not considered by Pentex to be a location that is in relative danger of attack for the most part. Your information is a little out of date. For example, it's around 3 weeks old, give or take, since the last time you were actually able to go to work before, the whole issue of most of your coworkers being murdered happened. But otherwise, this place is going to have pretty pedestrian security guards. Nothing too special. Like, there shouldn't be any spiral dancers here. There shouldn't be any nasty banes for the most part. To be fair, your information is 3 weeks old. But they probably would not be able to move any like really heavy hitters here within that time frame of your last knowledge update to whenever this thing got here. And it's likely this thing is only like 2 or 3 days old here. So you are relatively certain that there shouldn't be anything more dangerous than just the smiling angel. The problem is, it's a fucking smiling angel. Those things are fucking deadly.
And don't forget, you have Nathan with you.
Yes, Nathan is with you.
Jason's also with us.
Yes. And so it doesn't take too long to drive across town to get to the facility. It's pretty much a fairly normal looking building. It's a fairly large one. It looks like a mix of both warehouse and office building.
I'd like to press X.
Why do you wish to press X?
X to doubt.
No, X to Jason. Press X to Jason.
Oh, Jason, tell me what you're chasing.
Jason! 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 Y'all don't play Heavy Rain, do you?
I
Nope.
have a long time ago.
I understand it.
It's a PlayStation me.
Michael, you soon arrive at the outer security of the facility. Looks like a
For the
chain link
record,
fence around. Yes.
Jason is going to be, or Michael's going to be showing up with a,
Smiles, everyone! Smiles!
This is like some great fantasy.
Larsang Sangata has purchased 10 general cards and reactions packs.
thank you very much for the support, Lars. What was I saying?
It's been a while since I bought anything here.
It's been a while since you've been around, period.
Oh yeah, I got busy and distracted by a lot of things.
Anyways, Michael is going. He had brought a server rack with him. I'm sure he probably
Yes.
would have one.
Probably. You work in IT, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have the money. You could get one.
He's got that with him. He's got a couple of toolboxes and packages of wire and such, cabling, things to look very official, like he's here for some IT job. Most of that stuff being carried by Nathan.
Yes.
What box have you hidden Barney inside of?
The rest of you, from what I understand, were dropped off a little ways
You guys
away.
are like a block away.
Yeah.
So it's like you guys can take like a short 3-minute walk to get over there. But you guys are waiting outside for things to get hot if they get hot.
Meanwhile, Michael has driven on alone with Nathan.
Yep.
Wait, we're waiting 3 minutes away in case things go hot.
You're a werewolf. You can close that distance in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, he said it
That's
was a
still a
3-minute
lot of time.
walk.
That's like 5 rounds of combat. People can die in that amount of time.
Not werewolves. They regenerate.
I would like to look for a good sniping spot.
Listen, Kerr, you've already thrown some like endgame shit at us, so like I don't
No,
know.
I haven't.
No,
No, I haven't.
not in this game.
Oh, not in this game. Okay.
No, I will. I threw some stronger things at you in Mage because you're fucking mages, and mages can tactically nuke something if they have the time to do it. Which you did, by the way.
Yes, I did.
You did legitimately tactically nuke the creatures that I came up with, so I don't feel bad about that.
Yeah. Werewolf's game has been a little bit lighter.
Yes, I have only thrown a couple of Bane spirits at you guys that you fought, and some werewolves. Nothing too big. But yes.
I mean, you have thrown very nasty, scary things in our way, but nothing that we've actually had to fight.
Yes. It was your choice if you would want to fight it, though. I did make them beatable by you guys. It would just be very, very difficult.
Well,
But
I
yes.
don't know if the Green Sun would have been beatable.
If you could figure out the weakness, you might have been able to pull it off. I did not intend you guys to fight what was possibly the final boss in the first session, though.
Or befriend it.
I mean, it happens. But yes. Michael, as you are pulling up, give me first an investigation plus intelligence roll again. Basically, we're going to get perception here.
You call Eben Prince beatable?
Yeah. Do you want to spend a point of willpower on this?
Yeah, I think I better.
Okay.
Beats are all well and good, but I would also rather, survive this encounter.
We'll just take the standard page check of XP.
Yeah. That's
Okay. 3.
So it looks like as you are pulling up, there's a chain link fence around the building and a guard site with like one of those little switches that moves the wooden arm up and down to allow cars in. And as you're pulling up there, you can take in, it looks like there is a security guard there, He is sitting at his desk reading a book. And he is not dressed in a Pentex uniform, it appears. He looks more like a sort of rent-a-cop. Young guy, mid-20s, maybe late 20s at the oldest. Pretty nondescript. Nothing really special about him. And as you are pulling up, your partner in the car kind of glances around before whispering to you, I don't see any signs of the lost kids. It looks like we're still in the clear at the moment.
Michael will nod and pull out his badge.
The security guard's gonna look up as you pull up, and it looks like a little bell rings in his office as you come to a stop. And he kind of leans out. And he does give you a smile. Hi there. What can I do for you?
Well, you see, I'm here to do some IT work. So I don't know. The head office just sent me out here to go replace some server or something and whatnot. They said you guys would direct me where I need to go.
Make a let's see. Subterfuge plus. Let's have a presence plus subterfuge roll for that, please.
Would my spy work count?
Yes, I will count that. I will consider this to be spy work.
Can it be manipulation?
Yeah, I can see that. You're trying to lie. Yeah. Yep, that's good.
And what does the little bonus thing do again?
+1.
+1.
+1 dice.
Okay. So then 8. Four.
Alright, so let's have his little sense motive. Don't think you're beating him. Or he's beating you. No, but he got close, actually. But he smiles and takes your badge. And you see him check it. You see him running under a light and such. Scan it. Kind of inspect it a little bit, just double checking, making sure it's real. Pretty standard security stuff. You're used to this. And he'll smile and nod as he hands you the card back. Have you been to this facility before, sir?
No, head office, they never really send you to the same place very often. They're just kind of like park orders. So you go here, you go there, get this done, you do that. I don't know, man. I've never been here before, though.
He'll nod. All right. So you're going to park towards the back. That would be the employee lot. Your card should get you access to here. He pauses before snapping his fingers, and he gets another set of cards and hands them to you. Here, these are some cards that'll get you inside the doors, and they'll get you into the more restricted areas so you can do your work. Once you go inside, all you gotta do is head straight down the hallway. Should be a couple of elevators there. Head down to the basement 2. That should be where the servers are, I believe.
Perfect, thank you. Hopefully I'll be in and out without any big problems.
He'll nod. Yep, not a problem. Trust me, I know what it's like getting sent somewhere willy-nilly. If you need anything else, you get lost or anything, I think there's some security guys inside that can probably point you where you need to go. And hell, if you want to come outside, I can help you out too. I just can't leave here.
Fair enough. I'm sure I can sniff my way down to those servers. Know them pretty well myself. So
Uh, Good luck with your job, and I hope it goes quick for you.
It's not my new headcanon that this is what Michael's actually like when he's not around the rest of the team. He's not putting on a face. He's not trying to be all stammering and stuttery. He's just normally like this.
Joke.
He just turns into a corporate worker who just hates everything. He's letting his inner self out.
As he reaches over, hits a button, and the gate slides up to let you guys in.
alright, well we'll drive on in.
As you're driving, Nathan is also looking around, watching. You see he's very on edge.
So, anything around?
I don't see anything at the moment, but the storm wall here is extremely weak, and it's got holes in it.
And Sim, please don't turn into an ashtray.
An
Why would
ashtray?
he turn into...
In the old World of Darkness books, there's a character that's a min-maxer, and his punishment was getting turned into an ashtray.
Yep, as a wraith.
I will point out, I specifically have not min-maxed.
No, I know. It's a joke though for Wraith fans of what happens when you upset the DM.
Oh.
You get turned into an ashtray.
Yeah, the character was a werewolf, ghoul, wraith, all sorts of different ones all over the whole span of the books.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, Nathan is very on edge right now as he's saying that this is not a good place. This is very much not a good place. I don't think we have to worry too much about any specters coming after us here, but if anything from my neighborhood shows up, it's going to be difficult to lose them here. They could probably interact with you. That's probably why these things are here. So I just want to give you the heads up. These things might be able to go after you when we're inside. If we draw their attention and they're not feeling particularly charitable.
Alright. But you're not seeing anything yet, right?
No, nothing. Nothing that I can see. Just the general area, the lay of the land, so to speak. Should we head inside?
Yeah, no reason to stay out here.
All right, real quick, jumping back over to the others. Hey, everyone else, Nevin, Perry, Barney, give me an investigation plus. Let me check real quick. Give me a wits plus intelligence, or I can talk, I swear. Wits plus investigation roll, please.
All right, wits plus investigation. I just realized I don't have the sheet open for some darn reason. It's because my computer reset the other day. That's why. I forgot what he.
I guess that's one for me as well. Or is it?
That's one.
Yeah.
Loading.
It may take some time to get you in, Drake. But I am working on it slowly.
In the meantime, by all means, listen in and see how the group works and stuff, how people are.
Wits plus investigation.
Yes, please.
It's only 3 dice. Excuse me, sir. I picked you up. Oh, I got a solid 3.
Nice.
Nevin, Perry, you guys are keeping watch. Barney, you feel a chill, like there's something watching you.
I think it's the ghost children again.
Make an intelligence plus occult roll.
Plus occult. So 3. I should just assume that any generally intelligence-based roll is going to be a 3. Uh, 2, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Unless for some other reason this is a difficulty 6.
Nope. Difficult. I would tell you if it was. This does not have the same feeling as the Ghost Children.
Okay.
Rather, I take that back. This feels. It does not feel like exactly like the Ghost Children, but it has a similar feel to it.
It's
But it's
probably a
something.
ghost.
It's something you are more used to. Maybe a spirit, if you had to guess. But that's a loose guess. You don't have enough information to go on.
All right. I'm gonna look over to. It was Perry who was our spirit boy, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna just go like, hey Perry, you check the spirit realm real quick.
Okay, I'll peek over.
Hey Perry,
Mm-hmm.
give me a willpower roll.
Oh no.
Sweet.
There is something. There is something there. And your brain, like, it hurt to look at for a few seconds. You're able to shake it off, but you can see it there. It is above you. You can see where Nevin is setting up a little sniping area on a nearby building. You can see it's there. It's sitting literally about 6 inches away from him on the edge of the building. And it's difficult to describe what this thing exactly looks like. You can't get a clear view of it. Its body is relatively humanoid. At least that's what it looks like to you. But it looks like it's cloaked almost in a sort of shroud of darkness. It almost acts like clothing for it. Its arms and legs are, while human-like shape, are much longer than a normal human should be. To the point, it looks like its arms, one of which is just resting on its knee, the other one is just kind of swinging side by side at its side. They are long enough to go down to its feet from where it's sitting.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And
great, it's a Slender Man.
Its face is somewhat human, but its mouth is very much not. Its mouth literally goes from ear to ear, and you can see fangs literally coming out of basically its entire jawline.
Get a message, Niven, saying you may want to draw a salt circle around you before you continue.
Oh crap! What do I get with the unseen sense?
There is a chilly feeling around you, but that's it. It could just be, it's a little nippy out. It's like 65, it feels like, around you.
Did I even bring any salt?
Harry, are you still watching it?
No.
Okay.
I don't need it to know that know that it's there.
So, what do you indicate that to us?
Yeah,
Harry
that's
sent a
why.
text to Nevin. Nevin, you would have salt and such with you. You know you're dealing with ghosts.
Okay. I just haven't marked any in my equipment.
You're fine.
And Barney, there is something with a wide smile next to Nevin.
Isn't that the smiling angel?
No, this is not what it...
This wasn't what was described to us earlier.
No. A smiling angel is a shapeshifter. They usually appear as whatever is going to get a very visceral reaction from whoever sees them. And they can
Gotcha.
appear as different things to different people at the same time. If it was a smiling angel, it would look like either your worst fear or your most traumatic memory. It
Gotcha.
knows what you're afraid of and what basically will set you off. And it tries to do that. It feeds on that. It gets off on that. Um, Give me another roll, everyone, real quick. Another investigation plus intelligence roll.
You mean
Wait,
investigation?
Or sorry,
too,
wits.
or
Wits, yes.
me too, or
Nope, not you.
okay.
Another 3 days.
You've done pretty well so far.
I can only do so well.
Harry, for you specifically, because you can see it when you want to, I'm going to lower the difficulty by 1 for you. Barney and Evan, both of you still get that chilly feeling and that sort of almost sense of being watched by the Marten.
Duke.
But you Perry, as you kind of take a quick glance back to basically make sure it hasn't run off or worse moved to someone else. When you look back, it's literally right in front of you. It's literally about an inch away from your face, smiling at you.
So it'd be easy enough to just nip it.
If you wanted to.
Yep.
It, you see it kind of flinch back a little bit. And you hear like a very rusty, like almost grinding sound come from it as it just kind of tilts its head looking at you. And you realize that it is chuckling. This thing is laughing because of what you did. And as it slowly seems to calm down a little bit, you see it lift one of its right arm to its side, and its other arm moves up, curled against its chest, as it bows to you. You have spirit. young one. Not many would do such a thing to me.
Pay each spirit in kind. The Bone Shadow Oath.
My master bid me to keep my eye upon you and to observe you. And so I have. I give you my word that at this moment and on this night, you have nothing to fear from me. That I am not your enemy nor your foe in your appointed task.
How about your master?
He simply wishes, at the moment, to observe and see what you can do. This is why I am here.
Okay. And
If
I
you
will
can
I will tell Barney, it's saying it's here to observe. It's not here to harm us.
All right.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me, young one?
Not at this time.
As you wish. Then I will go back to my duty. And you see him literally just leap and land up on the side of the building near where Nevin is set up at, and just kind of sit down watching the facility again.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Now, did Nevin get the salt circle?
Yeah, he would have time to set it up. And we fade out from the scene as Perry, you can see him just kind of from the shadows of his cloak just draw out a serrated, very jagged looking dagger that looks like it's almost made out of like either a very dark stone or actually pulsing flesh. It's difficult to tell from where you're at. And he's just kind of fingering it, flicking it between his fingers, and just kind of like idly playing with it as he's watching.
And I will send out a quick text message to Nathan upon what I saw.
Okay. Cutting back to Michael.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yes. It is easy to park the car and make your way to the door. and the security card that you were given dings as the door opens quite easily. And you step into a pretty basic lobby. Nothing really special here. You can see some potted plants, some chairs and couches for people to sit on, a couple of tables, a few plants here and there. And then across the room, you can see a little narrow hallway with what look to be 8 elevators, 4 on each side.
He's gonna go ahead and head for the elevators like he was told to do. He's gonna start by actually heading to the server room.
Yep. Nathan's gonna follow along with you. Kind of glancing around as he does so before nodding.
For the record,
Basically letting you know it looks safe.
Michael's got Nathan loaded up with all the equipment like he's an assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Practically, pack mule kind of thing.
Yeah, figured on that one. He doesn't take it as a bad thing. He doesn't mind. And it does not take you long to get into the elevator. And there are a lot of floors to this building. It looks like there are 6 basements and about 4 floors up is what it looks like. All right, so we're going to head to the server room you wanted to?
Yes. The plan is go to the server room, hack in, find out where things are, get a layout of the building, and find out where our main target is, and go from there.
All right. As you guys head on downstairs, it doesn't take too long. With the directions you were given, you are able to get to the server room pretty quickly. Give me a intelligence plus investigation roll, please.
Six.
Okay, that is an exceptional success. That is an exceptional success. Oh boy. So, as you are approaching the door, you can see signs that someone has already opened the door. and you can hear movement and shuffling inside. And yeah, there is someone in that server room already.
Well, that's not good. Michael's gonna keep his guard up, but just stroll in like it's... Well, not stroll in. He's gonna peek in like, more of a, is this the right room? Kind of, peeking in.
I'll be right back.
As you poke your head in, you
Say hello to the
see
hunters.
a head poke up out of the stack of servers, and you recognize that one of them. Well, there's only one of them that you can see. He tried to shoot you.
Ah!
You never got his name. But this is one of the hunter kids.
Michael's gonna go ahead and just stroll in for the moment.
You see him. He has what looks like a laptop, and it's plugged into one of the servers.
I'm back.
He's gonna stroll in, hold the door for Nathan, and then close it, and lock it, and turn around slowly with a very heavy sigh.
What the heck are you doing here?
I would like to know that same question from you.
We're trying to deal with the freaking infestation of ghosts right now.
Right. And where is the rest of your group?
They're taking stock of one of the lower floors right now.
And how did you get in?
We snuck in.
This kid's gonna be dead soon. You were saying, Kerr?
One sec. Sorry, sneeze. You
It
can
encourage me to be quite naughty.
You know, I've actually gotten started on a tabletop specific card pack.
But what he just kind of looks at you. Look, we're trying to deal with some ghosts, okay? They're causing trouble. They're trying to cause accidents, go after people, and we were able to figure out they were here.
I'm aware, and you are in grave danger.
They have Silas with them. They're gonna be fine.
I'm sure Silas will be fine. It's the rest of your friends that I'm not so sure about.
They're not going to be doing anything major, and as long as they're with Silas, they should be fine.
You realize if I was a guard, you'd be dead right now, right? Or worse.
But you're not a guard, which is why none of my protections went off.
I see. It really is in your best interest.
Tokene thinks there has been too much violence. It is time for peace.
Those cards don't apply to the tabletop games, Toshime.
It's time for pacifist time. All right, boss fight, let's go. You need to talk down an Eldritch abomination who's bent on the eradication of all life. Oh, hey, we're exalted. We can do that.
We are not exalted. That's later.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Anyways.
At least I didn't play the runaway card.
It doesn't apply to the tabletop games.
Or does it?
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
God, do I need to... Maybe I should update the name of that pack to video game interactions.
Hey, it's fine.
Anyways.
Look, what are you doing here?
We are dealing with the source of this problem. A creature that literally steals children, turns them into its ghostly minions, and forces them to do these things. And unlike you, I have come with someone specialized for dealing with this. And Michael gestures to Nathan.
Nathan just kind of smiles and waves a little bit before looking over at you. So I give you 9 on the message, 6 on your tack.
I don't even know what that means.
Larsen Sangatu is watching the snake sip water.
I don't even know what that means. But I am not looking to be tactful here. I am looking to keep you and your friends from dying.
That was Nathan who said that, by the way.
Oh.
Nathan's dealt with kids before.
Close enough to the same thing.
I'm just saying, if you want people to listen to you, it's better to have more tact, even if it takes longer to get the message across.
I suppose so. Perhaps you would like to try?
You see him kind of consider. Before walking over. you see him kneel down.
And then rip the kid's head off?
No.
Suck out his soul?
No. He's not rude.
Reduce him to paste? Michael doesn't like these kids.
I know.
I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
I have not gone mad with power.
Sangata believes someone has gone mad with power.
Oh yeah, these kids have gone mad with power.
My character may believe that they are of the worm, but they're still kids. They can learn the right way to do things.
You see him bend over. You can't really hear what he's saying, as he seems to be whispering to the kid.
Oh, come on. You don't want to be sitting here talking back and forth at yourself?
No, I'm not stupid.
That's not stupid. That's crazy.
Crazy? No, it's only crazy if you actually lose argument with yourself. And as this is going on, after a couple of minutes of quiet discussion and talking, Nathan nods and pats his shoulder. Before standing up and looking over at you. They'll help us.
How?
Make sure that this thing doesn't get away from us, and to give us backup if things get dicey.
I do not want a bunch of kids getting in the way and getting themselves hurt.
These kids know what they're doing. This is coming from someone who's an expert in dealing with situations like this. They might not be, like, fully trained for it, but they know enough at least to get by and not get hurt or get too much in the way.
Fine. Have they at least located where the angel is?
Yeah, it's in the sub-basement 5, it looks like.
Alright, so we go down there, set the explosives. You do your thing with it and hightail it out of here before it goes up.
Yeah, there is one thing, though. Apparently, there might be another werewolf down there.
Black Spiral?
No. Not according to him.
Hey Kindle Snowtail, greetings from Lazang Sangata.
It looks like it might be still a normal werewolf that might have been captured.
Oh boy. This job is just going from complicated to even more.
Isn't that the sort of nature of these jobs, though? They never really go to, they never really work out.
I suppose that is fair.
What do you say we head on down and try to get this werewolf some help?
Agreed. Get him out of here. And then proceed to take out this angel and blow this place to the heavens.
What about the security guard outside? Do you think we should try to make sure he gets out of here?
I was planning to set the fire alarm off and hopefully those inside the building will get out of here.
He'll nod a bit at that. All right, then we can see about doing that when we're making our getaway.
Should be fairly simple, at least.
Hopefully. Hopefully. He
If only
kind
you
of
had a
lets us
matter
time.
mage.
What
That
was-
way you could make it salt water come through the sprinklers.
Why do you do this to me, Toshime? Why does this make me very happy there's not a matter mage here?
You know why it makes you happy.
Yeah.
You know, actually, Michael's got a mage on speed dial. And I have it on good authority that he's got really good correspondence, so he could at least reach through over to here.
But does he have matter?
He may not. I don't remember. But even if he doesn't, I know he's got friends with him that do.
And if he does make it there, what trouble would he bring?
I mean, he doesn't have to make it there. All he has to do is, use correspondence to affect it from wherever he is. That's the beauty of correspondence magic. You could literally be sitting in the comfort and safety of your home and be like, yes, all of that building sprinkler system, yeah, we're just going to tap into that.
But you don't know who on the premises would notice that.
Sure. But when have we ever shied away from paradox? I mean, really.
Up on the other game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When has the other game ever shied away from paradox?
Well, I mean, after that most recent thing where we killed someone through time. I don't know if it would be a good idea to do that again.
I don't know, it seemed pretty good. But this is the werewolf game, so what's your plan, Zim?
Well, my plans today are continue with this werewolf game, then we'll switch over to Exalted, and then later on in the evening, I'm not sure what I'm really going to do. Might do some Phasmo, probably some golf with friends if Kitsu's still wanting to do that. Oh, wait, you meant Michael. Great question. I did not have any anticipation of, a rescue mission, let alone babysitting duty.
Plus, whatever information you could get from the servers that the hunter has now.
Yes. Michael is going to hook up the new server rack and start downloading all the information that he can.
Okay.
However, he's going to basically in the system, he's going to make it look like a routine setting up a new server and
Give me
running
a
tests.
intelligence plus computers.
Absolutely.
And also, you have to figure out what the little hunter has done before you. He was hooked up first.
Hacking is a bonus here, right?
Yes.
And yes, part of this is also Michael figuring out what the kid's done. Four.
Okay. It looks like the kid's slipping a virus into the system. And it looks like he's also hacked all of the cameras and such in the area.
Looks like he downloaded Fortnite while I was at it.
Yeah, it looks like he has eyes on all the cameras in the building. And as well as looks like he's working on something, but you're not exactly sure what it is. As you start to get your own system hooked up and start your download of their information, files, and all that sweet, sweet goodness.
And are you making a copy of their virus?
To study later, probably. But at the same time, it's not actually uploaded yet, so... At least from the sounds of it, it's not.
No, he looks like he's working on uploading the virus at the moment. But yes, you're able to get the download going, and he offers to take care of that for you while you guys head downstairs.
I suppose so. Keep in mind, kid, sometimes getting information is far more of a damage to them than simply destroying what they have.
I realize that. That's why this virus is designed to make all this stuff public.
I don't think that is the right way to go.
It's going to cause them hell trying to clean it up, though, which means they're going to be diverting a lot of their resources to places we can take out.
Yes, but you could also expose normal people to things that they are not prepared or ready to handle.
And it's better just to let Pentex keep poisoning and killing the world day by day.
No, it's better to stop it from the shadows so the others can live in the light, as it were.
Okay, SCP Foundation. I'm sorry, we don't have a nice foundation keeping us safe and working for the betterment of humanity. We're the ones who are trying to deal with the monsters, and we don't have the kind of resources they do.
There are also some monsters that get more powerful when there are more people that know about them.
Yeah, but this is the worst monster of all. A corporation.
No
Oh
arguments
shit, he's
there.
woke.
Except this is an actual corporation that's being run by demons.
No
It's the
arguments
worst kind.
there. Wait,
Crap.
aren't all corporations run by demons?
Not all of them. Most. I
Just
need
a
to
good
put a
percentage.
I need to put a pause on this real quick, you guys. Ara messaged me. The fares are over $50 right now, and he needs a ride home. And he's asking me if I can get him one.
$50?
For
Really?
an Uber. Mm-hmm.
Where's he live? Actually, don't tell me that.
It's about 15 minutes. It's about a 15-minute drive for me.
If it's a larger city, that's understandable. Fair, honestly.
Yeah, the fare
Also,
has
if it's a
gone up right now.
15-minute drive, Uber's already like $20 just to go for like 5 minutes. So if it's like a 15-minute drive, yeah, that's...
Usually it's not that bad. Usually it's like $15-20 for him. But right now it's over double that, so he is asking me for a ride.
All right.
So
Well, we will put a pause on this.
I just need to pause this while I go grab him and give him a ride, and I will be back.
Alrighty.
Hurry, please.
I will try to do my best. Alright, I will be back in a few minutes, hopefully. Shouldn't be more than a half hour at most.
Alright.
Alright, bye-bye. I'll be back.
Stay safe.
Take care.
Oh, by the way, just to let you know, Octo, this character, the werewolf that's locked up is your character.
I figured. Alright.
Yeah, I was just trying to bring you in, so that's my way of bringing you in. I'll be back.
Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and pause the recording for the time being, and probably do some marbles on stream or something while we wait.
Ooh, marbles on stream.
Thank you very much for your patience, everyone. We are back and ready to wrap up and continue the werewolf game. I'll turn it back to you, Kerr.
Yes. So, do you make your way to the elevator then to head on down to the basements?
Yes.
As you climb into the elevator and hit the button to go down, it begins to move. And as it does so, you see Nathan go very, very still and slowly look over to his left towards you where you're standing. And you see him kind of inch away a little bit.
Inch away from me?
Yes. At least that's what it looks like to you.
What's up, Nathan?
You have something here. And it is... I don't know what it is. Like, you can get the sense of when he's saying, I don't know what it is, it sounds very calm and collected. You get the distinct feeling, though, he'd very much be jumping up and down screaming if it was anywhere else than here.
Ah, joy.
You may want to look into the spirit world.
Michael will
Welcome
do so.
back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Tatus My Cookie just resubscribed for 7 months. Hey, would you look at that?
Cookie, thank you very much for the resub. 7 months of support. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, Michael is looking into the spirit realm.
Make a willpower roll for me.
That's my total and not current, right?
Yes.
Okay. Two.
Okay. You do not freak the fuck out as you see this
Joke.
wide, grinning smile looking at you. This thing is literally like an inch away from your face looking at you. And when he sees that you can see him, you see that
Hold
smile
up.
somehow grow. Oh.
We have a redemption demanding a re-roll of that last roll.
Sure.
One, two, three. 5.
Six successes.
6?
7, 10, 10, 9.
Oh, right, yes. 6.
In that case, you are iron-willed as you just stare at this thing as it just seems to appear out of nowhere, literally an inch from your face, just grinning at you. And like you just like you are so like I don't give a shit anymore. I'm so done with today. Literally nothing else could happen today that's going to fuck with me. So get on with it. That's literally you at the moment.
Me one.
Its body looks almost cloaked in shadows. Its grin from ear to ear filled with fangs. As it nods its head to you, my master bid me to assist you in your task. I have observed, and now, if you desire, I will offer my aid in striking down your targets.
Alright, one quick out of character thing here.
Yes.
Everyone, I have started up the next battle. I need you all to spread out your troops. 1/4 of this map is, or 1/4 of our, one of those 4 corners is going to be completely wiped out. So I need you guys placing troops all over the place. Well, where I've marked. So spread out your troops, please. Alright. Back in game. What are you?
I am but a humble spirit, called forth to serve my task.
You're definitely not a humble spirit.
Names have power, young one. I do not normally give my name, as that can result in my binding.
I didn't
I'm
ask for
already
your
dealing
name. I asked for what you are.
A spirit.
Why does Nathan not know what you are then?
He looks over at him. The spirit binder here deals with mortal souls. I am not in his wheelhouse, so to speak.
I see. So are you the soul of a god or something?
No. I am but an embodiment of despair. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Okay.
End of session.
Ah.
Remember when you mages fucked around and did stuff and let things out way back when?
Oh yes, I couldn't remember if it was the mage game or this one because they kind of blend together a bit for me, but I remembered that.
Technically, the werewolves haven't done much.
I still do. They still kind of blend together, and I can barely keep track of which one is which with constant action. So, everyone, thank you so much for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Howls of the Deathsinger, World of Darkness, Werewolf, the Ascension Mage Edition. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more there on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Which, by the way, we have a new panel art for it that has finally come in. Do go check it out. I am quite fond of it. Do consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around. As well as you can also support the channel by grabbing some packs with stream loots, sending some food to your streamer, and grabbing some merchandise over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu. Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Duke.